Don't tell her I said that. I don't care.
What year did you debut in wrestling?
2003. I trained for about 2 years before I was allowed to debut, because I was told that there was never going to be a bitch graduated from IWA Mid-South.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, Chris Hero trained you, right?
Chris Hero's one of them. I had several different trainers. Hero was one of the mainstay ones. Punk would come in a lot. Tracy Smothers, Michael Todd Morton, or Michael Todd Stratton, however you knew him, Bull Payne. So I had a lot of the traditional old school wrestling training. And then you had people like Chris Hero, who was a huge mark for Johnny Saint, who liked the whole catches, and he would make me watch those tapes and actually do homework. It was crazy. While I was training, I was writing it out today for somebody, but while I was training, like a week consisted of Monday through Thursday, I would train every day with somebody new for about 3 hours at night. And then Friday and Saturday we had shows, so I had to work the shows, clean up, whatever. And then Sunday was a main cleanup day and another training day, and I did all this while still having 2 jobs.
Nice.
Jeez.
Nice.
And now
very impressive.
You do a lot when you get kicked out of your house because you choose wrestling.
Yeah, well, you mentioned the word CM Punk. Me, Joey, and Nick are huge fans of Punk, and with his return, do you have any cool like CM Punk stories you have about the?
I have. He used to be like the others, run me through the ringer, which just me. It's a nice way of saying I was their test dummy, so they could pretzel me up and hold me on the mat for hours, trying to make me work out of it, which was good. But at the same time, because I was so young and so green, like they would just be really rough with it, which I'm not complaining about at all. It made me who I am. But one specific time, I came to class and I was really hurt, and I had it's kind of gross, but whatever. It's a menstrual issue where my body would start to swell, including my joints, and I couldn't bend my knees and I really couldn't function. But it hit me really hard, and I don't know why. Maybe because I was strict dieting at the time, wrestling all the time, so I don't know if my hormones were out of whack. But I was miserable. I was sweating, but it was cold sweats, and I couldn't catch my breath. And I came into training, and Punk was there, and he's in the ring stretching out, and I missed 1 day of training, 1 day.
Yeah.
But that's because I had to take a lesbian couple to a Heart concert so they could pay for me to get my tags renewed. That's the only day I ever missed, and I had to ask permission to miss that training. Okay, I know, crazy Aunt Mickey. Anyways, for 2 years, yeah, everyday training. But I walked in and he asked me what was wrong, and I said nothing. Let's just go. And he actually broke down. He's like, "Look, there's something wrong. You have to tell me there's something wrong. Otherwise, I don't know how I can help you." So I told him what was going on, and for that specific class, it was more like he taught me certain stretches that he thought would help my joints and stuff. And he talked about psychology, and we didn't really do a whole lot physical. And that kind of always stuck with me because everybody says that Phil's an asshole.
Yeah.
Phil's from Chicago. Most Chicago people have an attitude about him. It's
right.
It's just the way they are. But for him to be that nice to me when he really didn't have to be, it says a lot. People are going to make fun of him, but he's just a man trying to make his money. I'm happy that he gets another shot. If he's happy,
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
Now, do you watch him on Raw since he's been back? Well, I mean, he's only been on Raw once, but
yeah.
He'll be back next week.
I watched the return because that was the same night I won the XPW belt.
Yeah.
So on the replays, like I'll pick up little things. I try not to watch wrestling way too much because before, in my younger years, I would, and then I would wrestle, and you would get so burnt out, no matter how much you love wrestling, of always being consumed by it. So, especially since I have kids and all those other things, like I try to watch it, but I watch it for fan perspective. I don't watch it as a worker's perspective, learning how to do different things. Even though it seems like they do a lot. Rhea Ripley's new little move that she does that I've been doing for like the last 9 years is awesome.